Hey, what's up? It's Takuya here. Welcome back to my weekly vlog. Sorry, last week I didn't publish a vlog because I was experiencing burnout. So I'd like to talk about that. So last week I had burnout syndrome. I almost couldn't do anything, so I just lie down on my bed to wait for me to recover. That's mainly because I have eczema skin. My skin is not very well, and it flared up. That was so hard. This is a clear indicator that I have been working too hard. So I should stop. Recently, I couldn't stop thinking about technical and business problems of Inkdrop during that. Besides, I've been thinking about that while playing with my kid every day. So I couldn't enjoy playing with my kid. Those excessive and prolonged stress caused the burnout syndrome to me. This is not good, so I have to change something. And so I've been working too hard. I wasn't feeling overwhelmed about 3 months ago. What's been changed since then? 3 months ago, the new mobile version has been finally released. So people told me they are enjoying the new version, and I'm so happy with the result. However, Inkdrop is currently suffering from the high churn rate, as I told in this video. So as you can see, I don't know how to say. It's like so the app has a high churn rate. And then the number of paid users kept slowly decreasing, even after the release of the new mobile version. So I have been constantly nervous and anxious on that. And last year, I succeeded to attract users through my main channel called Deva's Life. But people who came from my channel tend to quit using my app quickly. I've been struggling to understand why it happens. And it drove me a hurry sickness, like I should make my product better as quick as possible. And I should post interesting vlogs every week, like things like that. And then I started getting stressed out day by day. So do I feel too anxious about that? One comment said I should not worry too much. So here's the comment. About the churn rate, don't worry too much. My app got a huge boost one time by getting mentioned in the media, and the churn rate went up. I think it's because the organic traffic has more targeted users, and the media traffic contained people who are just curious. Under the surface, though, the growth is probably still healthy. Because people came from my channel are just curious and not well targeted. I tried to be convinced of that, but I couldn't. So I believe there should be something I can do to solve it. I'll discuss it later. But after all, my anxious has been coming from the high churn rate and hurry sequence to do more and more things in less and less time stressed me out. So this is so tough. The anxious keeps pushing me to do more. But I am not the perfect person who can solve everything in a short period. Regarding the development, I've been working on updating the desktop app these 3 months, and Inkdrop is 3 years old already, and some of its internal modules are no longer maintained. For example, The desktop app was largely built based on the Atom Editor's core modules. As you may know, Atom Editor is no longer maintained and its modules are becoming out of date. And the code base is written in Flow.js, but TypeScript is standard now. The UI is built with semantic UI, which has been unmaintained since 5 years ago. Yeah. Additionally, CodeMeter is now version 5, but my app is currently using version 4. I want to upgrade or replace those old modules so that the app can keep running stably in the next 5 years. This is nearly like rebuilding the well-matured app from scratch. It's possible, but tough. It feels more tough than starting building a new product, since you have to care about breaking changes. Refactoring the existing features does not sound that sensational than announcing new features. I have a lot of ideas to implement, but I can't until finishing updating the core modules. So I always hurt to reply to the feature requests by users like, yeah, that sounds nice, but I am currently working on XXX. Yes, however, I've made a lot of progress in these 3 months. I finished migrating the codebase from Flow.js to TypeScript recently, and I've half done replacing the Atom modules. A few days ago, I found a promising way to replace the package manager, which is way simpler than the current implementation, which is great. So I can say the development progress is good, very good so far. So the problem is that it takes time to deliver to the users. It is a long-term development strategy. I told that to my wife, and she was just listening to my talk, and she said I should take a break, and I agreed. After talking with my wife, I realized that it's not sustainable if I kept doing it this way. If I keep stressed out, it means that it's not sustainable. I should stop doing the same thing and should change the way I work. Instead of obsessing the app development, I tried to find what worked in the past 6 months. And there is one strategy that clearly worked pretty well to increase the active paid users. That is customer education. Users keep quitting using my app even if the app got significant improvements, like the new mobile version. Why? Because they don't know how to use my app. They're not using my app, so they enjoy the improvements. 2 months ago, I published a video about how I take notes when coding. My users say that the video was so helpful, and it helps them know how to use my app to improve their productivity. So I should make more content like that. The reason why I didn't focus on customer education is that Inkdrop is basically made for developers like me, who already know Markdown and how to take notes. So I've been trying to keep myself happy with the app. It worked well in the early days, and it successfully got product market fit. On the other hand, the majority of people are beginners in this world, right? It's true that most people don't know what's Markdown, and how to leverage the benefits of taking tech notes. And I am sure that most people coming from my channel are beginners. That's why customer education works pretty well here. Yeah. So I should know that Inkdrop is already useful for most people. Of course, improving the app is important, but features are just features. So I should more focus on making people successful with my app. So people from my channel want to become like me and And I strongly believe my app can help them improve their productivity to become like me. So Inkdrop itself doesn't tell you how to do that. I should make Inkdrop able to tell you how to do that. So that's what I should focus on to fix the churn rate. I guess that's the right path. Inkdrop should go. So this way I can keep a reason to publish more beautiful coding videos on Deva's life, because Inkdrop can benefit my audience. So I can keep both going. The next week is the holiday season called Obon in Japan. I'll take care of my health and during the holiday. Yeah. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you for your understanding and continuous support. I love Inkdrop and I love creating content, so I will not stop doing that. I'll be back. Yeah. Thank you for watching.